Hello, Cinder. Hello, Ash. Don't run off. Don't run off. Close the door a little bit. Don't run away. I know. Guess what? It's a little early for lunch. And I don't want to feed you guys right now because this little bit needs to go to the vet and get a booster shot. So here's a carrier. It's little Miss Ash. Cinder thinks she's starving. I will give her a little dry food before we leave, but I'm going to give him the wet food when we get back. I don't want to feed Ash before we go. I don't want her to get sick in the car. Be nice. Be nice. Are you hangry, Cinder? She says maybe a little bit. She does get a little hangry sometimes. Ash says, I'm not going to mess with you. Ash said, I'm not going to mess with you. It's okay. They're doing really well. They were running around outside together yesterday, weren't you? So, yeah. Are you just pitiful? She said, I don't understand why you're not feeding me. Okay, well, let's see if we can get Ash in her carrier. Could you come get, oh, you run right over here. Could you come get in there? She goes, no. The last time you put me in there, somebody stuck me with a needle and it wasn't fun. Nope, get in there. Get in there. It's a two-hand job. Okay, Ash is in the carrier. She's not happy about it, but she is. Set it down here so she doesn't knock herself off. We will give, I'm not giving you wet food yet. No wet food yet, but I will give you a little dry food. And when we get back from the vet, where you at? When we get back from the vet, everybody gets wet food. Okay? I want to give you wet food now and Ash wet food later because you'll just eat Ash's. But I will give you some dry food to hold you over until I come back with the wet food. Okay? So, you hang around here and don't disappear and I'll give you some wet food when we get back. Alright, ma'am? Alright, well, we'll see you guys when we get back from the vet. Well, what do you think, Ash? Because I think you need to feed me now. We are back from the vet. Miss Ash did fine, didn't you? You do okay at the vet? She said, I did. I kind of got into everything. And I was really wiggly when they tried to give me that shot. But I got my shot and I'm good. So now you need to feed me. Cinder's patiently waiting for food, sort of. She said, I'm not the most patient thing in the world. What do you think, Ash? She said, you got to feed us. You got to feed us right now. Okay. All right. Let's feed Cinder first. Come on, Cinder. We put your wet food down here. Yeah, I gotta put Cinder's wet food down here because they get distracted from each other. Actually. Okay, hold on. This is kind of hard to do. This is hard to do. I don't know who to feed first. Okay, hold on. I gotta put the camera down for a second. Okay, they have wet food. We were so excited. There was no way I was doing wet food and videoing at the same time. I didn't bring anything to set the camera on. But there's Ash gets her wet food up there. Cinder gets her wet food down here. Because when I feed them both, because there's another bowl here, and I put all the dry food up here. But when I feed them both their wet food up here, they get distracted from each other. They want to know what each other's eating, and then it ends up nobody eats. And I don't know. It's like once the one smells the other one's bowl, they're done with it. But then they won't eat the one they just went and smelled, so I don't know. So this is how we do it. This seems to keep everybody at their bowls, eating their wet food. Ash is getting kitten food. I don't know how much longer we're going to do that. But she's getting kitten wet food right now. When she went to the vet, she's gained another pound. So every time we've gone to the vet, she's gained another pound. And she's definitely growing. She's up to 6.5 pounds now. When we first trip to the vet, she was 4 pounds. So she is definitely growing into them legs. Yeah. She goes, oh, I'm so hungry. She said, I'm just so hungry. And Cinder's down here eating her wet foods. While they're eating the wet food, I'm going to get out a little bit of dry food. And they don't eat the dry food all at once. It kind of, at least until a possum or something comes and eats it, it lasts them most of the day. Usually. Ash does eat a little more wet food or dry food in general than Cinder does. Put just a little bit more in your bowl. Okay. Alright, so there's some dry food. We feed them multiple times a day, partly because of the raccoon and possum problem. We're not sure how much of this food they're actually getting. Oh, trying to get the lid back on the food deal. There you go. We're not sure how much food they're actually getting and how much the wildlife is eating. So we feed them just small amounts multiple times a day. Kind of how I do Milo. Milo eats 6 times a day. Very small amounts, but hers is just to keep her tummy from getting upset. Because she does that scarf and barf business. Ash is doing really good. The vet said she's doing good. Oh, Cinder, was that good food? It was so good. Looks like the raccoons dirtied up your water. I guess I need to bring you some water, huh? Did they make a mess in your water? That one looks dirty. This one over here is still clean. Did they make a mess in your water? They always do that, don't they? Yeah, they come and wash their little paws in your water. What do you think? Beautiful. Can I pet you? No, we're not sure we want pets right now. Maybe not at the head. No, 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 no. We do not want pets. There's some dry food up there if you want it. And jump up there and eat the dry food. Ash has still got a little bit of wet food to eat. She says, nope, I'm done. See ya. I'm gonna go do whatever I do during the day. Usually she sleeps. But since Ash has been here, she's spending more time outside during the day. I think her and Ash are getting along pretty well. Now, I haven't seen any more hissing and spitting at all. They're not buddies, but they get along pretty well. They can be together. They can be next to each other and not hiss and spit at each other. But there goes Cinder. Cinder is not just trying to spend time with Ash. I think she's spending a lot more time outside the buildings than she did in the buildings before. Yeah. You guys aren't exactly buddies, are you? No, she goes, no, but she's being nicer to me now. Oh my goodness. I'm zapping you. You got a little bit of static? Yeah? Pretty girl. And Ash is starting to venture outside a little bit. Outside right in front of the buildings. She runs over to the wood pile. She followed my husband up to the garage the other day. So she's getting it all figured out. She knows where she lives. Where are you going? Oh, I heard a little trill out of her. You're still a little jumpy. What are you doing, honey? She said, I'm gonna go potty. I think they potty in that corner. Yep, okay, well, we don't need to see her potty. Okay, guys. Well, that's how everybody's doing. Let's see if we can... Cinder, did I scare you? What happened? I was coming to see what you were doing. You okay? She said, you scared the heck out of me. Uh-oh. She said, you scared me so bad I choked. You okay, Cinder? Uh-oh. You alright? Oh, goodness. I scare you that bad, baby? I'm sorry. She was coming to run in that door just as I was going to go see what she was doing. Poor little thing. I'm sorry, Cinder. I didn't mean to scare you. I didn't mean to scare you. She goes, don't pet me. Okay, we don't want pets today. All right. Uh-oh, are you stuck? Can you get loose? Can I help you? Are you stuck? Oh, there, you got it. Okay. She gets stuck. Yeah, that's maybe not the best thing to scratch on. Alright, guys. Well, that's how we're all doing. Everybody has disappeared on me. The vet visit went really well. Ash is doing well. We've got one more booster shot, about 3 more weeks. And then she should be done with her shots for the year. And then Cinder gets her shots in the spring. So I guess Ash is going to be fall shots and Cinder's going to be spring shots. Somebody's found something very interesting to sniff. Alright guys, well you guys have a great day, and we will talk to you next time.